Hi. Welcome to Ahmed's world. Norse mythology is a rich and complex system of beliefs and stories that has captivated people for centuries. In Norse mythology, there are a vast array of mythical creatures, from powerful gods and goddesses to fearsome monsters and beasts. These creatures played important roles in the mythology of the Norse people, serving as symbols of power, wisdom, and danger. They were often associated with natural phenomena, such as thunderstorms, earthquakes, and the changing of the seasons. Understanding the many creatures of Norse mythology is an important part of understanding Norse culture and its influence on modern society. Dwarves. Dwarves are a race of small, stocky beings known for their skill in craftsmanship and metalworking. In Norse mythology, the dwarves were said to have been created from the blood and bones of the giant Ymir, and were responsible for crafting many of the magical objects used by the gods. Elves. Elves, also known as Alfar, were another race of beings in Norse mythology. They were said to be beautiful and ethereal, with magical powers and a close connection to nature. There were two main types of elves: the light elves, who lived in the upper world and were associated with light and beauty, and the dark elves, who lived underground and were associated with darkness and mischief. Giants. Giants, also known as a Jotnar, were a race of powerful and often dangerous beings in Norse mythology. They were said to be the enemies of the gods and often fought against them in battles. However, there were also some friendly giants, such as Skrymir, who helped the gods on occasion. Trolls. Trolls were another type of creature in Norse mythology. They were often depicted as large, lumbering beings with exaggerated features, such as big noses and ears. Trolls were known for their strength and sometimes their magic, but were also seen as dim-witted and easily tricked. Mermaids. Mermaids, or meros, were aquatic creatures in Norse mythology. They were said to be beautiful and alluring, but also dangerous. According to legend, mermaids could lure sailors to their deaths with their enchanting songs. Holdra. Holdra was a female creature in Norse mythology who lived in the forest. She was known for her beauty and her ability to shapeshift, often appearing as a beautiful woman to lure men into the forest. However, Holdra also had a dark side and could be dangerous if provoked. Drogger. Drogger were undead creatures in Norse mythology, often described as zombies or ghosts. They were said to be the spirits of dead warriors who had not been given a proper burial. Drogger could be dangerous and were often associated with bad luck and misfortune. Norns. The Norns were three female beings in Norse mythology who were responsible for shaping the destinies of men and gods. They were often depicted as weavers, spinning the threads of fate. The Norns were said to be powerful and were respected by both mortals and gods alike. Sleipnir, Odin's eight-legged horse, who was incredibly fast and could travel between the worlds. Ratatosk, a squirrel who ran up and down the world tree, Yggdrasil, carrying messages between the eagle at the top and the serpent at the bottom. Fenrir, the wolf. Fenrir is a monstrous wolf in Norse mythology, said to be the son of the god Loki. Fenrir was feared by the gods for his immense strength and was prophesied to bring about the end of the world, known as Ragnarok. In some versions of the myth, Fenrir is tricked into being bound by the gods, but he breaks free and swallows Odin whole during the final battle. Jormungandr, the world serpent. Jormungandr is a giant serpent that encircles the world in Norse mythology. He is one of the children of Loki and is also prophesied to play a role in Ragnarok. During the final battle, Jormungandr fights against Thor and ultimately kills him, but is then killed by Thor's hammer, which he had thrown at the serpent. Valkyries, the choosers of the slain. The Valkyries are a group of female warriors in Norse mythology who choose which warriors will die in battle and be taken to Valhalla, The Hall of the Slain. They are often depicted as beautiful maidens with wings, wearing armor and carrying swords and spears. The Valkyries were highly respected by the Norse people, and it was believed that they would come to the aid of warriors in battle. Nidhogg, the dragon. Nidhogg is a dragon in Norse mythology that gnaws at the roots of the world tree, Yggdrasil. He is often associated with death and decay and is said to be a symbol of the end of the world. In some versions of the myth, Nidhogg is seen as an evil creature, while in others he is seen as a necessary part of the natural cycle of life and death. Hugin and Munin, the ravens. Hugin and Munin are two ravens that belong to Odin in Norse mythology. They fly around the world each day, gathering information and bringing it back to Odin. Hugin and Munin represent Odin's wisdom and knowledge, and are often seen as symbols of intelligence and foresight. In conclusion, the creatures of Norse mythology continue to inspire and fascinate us, offering a glimpse into a rich and complex world of gods, heroes, and mythical beings. By exploring these creatures and their stories, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the mythology of the Norse people and the enduring legacy it has left on our culture and society. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these.